Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you are watching this live video. So, based on the request I had yesterday that I should make a kaftan top, although I couldn't get enough fabric, the only fabric I had, or the one I have, is a new fabric, and I want to use it to make a different style. So, remember, I used this fabric to make a pants and a kimono jacket. So this was the leftover. So I decided to make do with this. I hope uh, the person that requested the video comes online, because I told her I will come live between 10 and 11. So we'll just start right away. And if she doesn't come online, I will upload it separately, and I want to be very fast. I want to see what I can do between 1 hour 30 minutes, because I have somewhere to go. So I hope she meets us here. So looking at this fabric, it is not very sorry, it is not very wide. So I'm considering making a gown top. What's going on? Okay, good. So I'm considering making a gown top, but I want to make it a bit stylish. It's going to have like rope by the side, like rooked top. Is it rooked or rooked top? Those kind of tops that you would drag the ropes on the side. That is what I'm going to make. So let's see how this goes. My hip, I'm going to be using the widest part of my body to measure this, and it's my hip. My hip is about 44, and dividing 44 by 4, because this fabric is quite small, man. Dividing the fabric by 4 is 11. I've not even added seam allowance. So let's see how far this will take us. If not, I'll do a gown top. So if it's 11, what I have here, I believe, is far less than 11. Can you see? So this will not give me, I'm not going to sew this to my knee level. I'm going to stop here. You understand? I'll stop here. Then if there's any excess, I'll just put a slit, because it is not wide enough, although it's long enough, but not wide enough. Another way we can do this, let me see if I can divide this fabric into two. This is 44. 44 divided by 2, that's 22. If I do 22, it will stop somewhere here. So what that means at the end of the day is that my gown will stop somewhere here with a slit. Got it? With a slit. So my waist measurement is about 42 and a half divided by 2. Let's say 42 divided by 2, that's 21. 21 divided by 2 is like 11 point. It's like 11 points, 10 point something, 10.4 or 10.6. So at the end of the day, this cloth will never have allowance, and it's not nice at all. Yeah. So what are we going to do now? What are we going to do? It's just the fabric I have. Can I combine? If I do this, the top will be short. If I put it in this direction, so the top will be very short. So you know what I will do? We need to just improvise. So guys, what is going on now is this fabric doesn't look like it will be enough. So I don't know if I should combine it with black. I don't know if I should add black. Even if I put it this way. I put it this way. Let's see. It's like whichever way you put it, it's not even going to give you the. It's not going to give you the 40. Okay, let's try this pattern. It's still not going to be enough because I have to make provision for my sewing. This 11. This 11. That means the sleeve will be very short. This is a black fabric. So can I add this black fabric? Will it work? Will the combination be okay? This is very tricky, man. Okay, as it stands now, I'll go upstairs and go and get my new fabric because there's no need to waste this thing. I've checked, it's not going to work. So instead of me, I will look for another thing to do with this. So let's use this fabric. I was keeping it for a particular style, but I'm actually expecting some fabrics maybe in the next 2 weeks. Maybe I can use that one when it arrives. So let's use this one. This is a new fabric. This is about 6 years. So this should be enough. In fact, more than enough. I'll just be cutting out the quantity of fabric I need for this tutorial. I will think of what to do with that other fabric, because obviously it won't be enough. So for me not to waste this, I'll be measuring out the quantity of fabric I will need, and that I can get with the widest part of my body and how long I want it to be. So this length is okay. This length is okay because it's going to be a ruched top. So I'll be making use of this length. Then for the width, you use your how long you want your sleeve to be. That's how you determine how wide it is. In this case, because it's a free top, your bust measurement or your round hip measurement will not work at this stage. So you use your sleeve. So my shoulder is 8. Then if 8 stops here, how long do I want the sleeve to be? So I'll probably add like 11. So 11 plus sewing allowance, let's say 8 plus 11 is 19. So let's make it like 21. So that is how wide it will be. So 21 times 2 will be the fold. So that is how you get how wide you want it to be. So take note of this is the front, so we'll be taking it to the back. So 21 plus 21. 21 is for the front, another 21 for the back. That's 42. So let me fold 43. That's 43 or 44. 43 is okay. I don't want to waste this fabric at all. So we are trying to get how much. So this is 48. So this quantity will be enough. This quantity will be enough for both my front and the back piece. So let's measure it again. From here to here is 24. That's 48. So I'm just going to carefully cut it out. You see it? I'll cut it out. And then notch it. Good. So I'll just cut it out now to meet. Sorry, please. I need to just put it on the floor. I wish my kids were at home now. They will help me. So guys, I'm just trying to cut out what I want to sew. This is what I'll be needing. while I fold this back. I think this one should still be enough for what I will do later. Okay, so now that we've gotten the quantity of fabric we need, what? I think I'm making a mistake here. No, no. Excuse me, oh. So this is what we'll be using, not that other size. I'll be folding it into 4 on the wrong side because we are going to cut out both the front and back piece. So first of all, fold into 2 equally. Then fold into 2 again. I hope the person that requested this video will come online. So I folded it into 4. It doesn't matter how you fold it, but so far it's into 4. So this will give us both the front and back piece. I want it to be equal. Okay, so got it. I want it to smoothen out. Okay. So first thing first, I'll be holding it down with pins. trying to make a video. So I'm going to come down by 1 inch. But if I say I should do half an inch, can you see it? Let me just take this here. So this is how to sew that style that person chose yesterday. So after folding my fabric into 4, you hold it down with pin. How did I get the widest part, like how wide this fabric should be? I used my shoulder and my sleeve length, then hemming allowance. That was how I got this width. So I'm just going to come down by 1 inch, and this will serve as my starting line. Setting line, also known as my shoulder line. I will draw a straight line. Okay, so this is how my starting line is. So on that line, I will mark my neck width. What's going on? I'll mark my neck width, which is 3.5 inches. I can't make video. I'm so sorry. Let me check something. So 3.5 inches is my neck width. Then my shoulder is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Then my sleeve length is 11 inches. Oh, it's never up to 11. So we are going to use the remaining parts, the remaining fabric for the sleeve length, okay? Then I'll be coming down by 1 inch at the back, because I'm cutting both the front and back together. So watch what I will do here. I'll be coming down by 1 inch first, not even 1 step. Let me use half. If I use 1, it will be deeper at the back, so let me use half an inch for the back. Then I'll be coming down by 9 inches for the front. 8.5 is okay too. I'm looking for my paper where I put my measurement. Okay, I will come down by 9 inches for the front. So this is for back, this is for front. So I'm just going to connect it with my free hand like this. Back. Then for this front, I will come in by 1 inch. That is, go forward by 1 inch. You can even do 1.5 or 2, but let me come by 1 inch. Do you see it? Then I'm just going to create a V shape. I think this was what the person wanted to see. So this one is for the front and this is for the back. Then I want to create a shoulder slope, which is not compulsory for this kind of style, but I want to create it in mine. So I'll come down by 1 inch here. This is my shoulder, and I'm just going to take it to any length it goes. I want to connect it to this neck width. So I'll just take it like that all the way to where the sleeve is. Sorry. Good. Then I'll come to my armhole now. My armhole originally is 16 point something. So when you divide it by 2, it's like 8.3. If you remember yesterday, I showed you on my basic sleeve. But because it's a free top, I won't do 8. Rather, instead of using 16, I'll be using 20. So 20 divided by 2, 10. So my armhole downwards is 10. 10. Okay. And I'll be adding like 1 inch for joining. You see that? So this, I'll transfer it here, or better still, I'll make sure my hand is straight. I will extend it to this point. So let me confirm. From here is 12. So this is the line. It wasn't straight. So this is my chest line. Okay, so on this chest line, I'll also put my bust measurements. That's my round bust measurements. So my round bust is like 41 now. I've added. So divided by 10, it will be like 10 point something, like 10.25. I'm going to add extra 2.5 inches because it's a free top. And again, I don't want it to be too big. Either you add 2.5 or 3. So this is it here. 10.25. Add another 2.5. Or let me make it 3. Add 3. Then sewing allowance of 1 inch. But in this case, I'll be adding 1.5 because I want to make a ruched. Is it ruched, guys? Pronounce. Help me. Is it ruched? R-U-C-H-E-D. Is it ruched or ruched? I don't know. So I'm adding 3 inches and 1.5 inch for sewing. Okay. 10.25. So this is the actual measurement, and this is everything I added. This is the sewing. So I added this. Then my half length is 16.5 or 17. This is my half length, 17. So my half length is a bit smaller. You know, it's a bit smaller. That's somewhere here. So my half length is about 30. 39. So in that case, it will be like almost 10 inches divided by 4. Yes. So when you divide it by 4, it's almost 10 inches. So I'll come here. So let's say this is it's 39 divided by 4 here. Somewhere here. I'm going to add 3 inches the same way I added it here. Then 1.5. Then I'll go down to my hip. My hip is I can measure it too. 26 plus 9 is my hip. That's 26 plus 9. That's 35. That's my hip because my waist is 26. So plus hip is like 35. I'm getting it. Just trying to. I've changed a lot lately. Well, it's not up to. Wow. So I'll use 30. It's 30. I'm sweating, guys. So I'll go down to my hip, which is 30. Okay. So my hip is 44 divided by 10, that's 11. Sorry, I'm double checking it too. Some days I wake up big, some days I wake up small. I don't know why. Okay, 43 and a half. So let's say divided by 4 is about almost 11. Almost 11. I'll add 3 inches again. Hi Rita, Upon, thanks for joining. Then I'll add 3 inches again. Then 1.5 inches for joining. So this top is supposed to stop somewhere here. It's not supposed to be too long so that the beauty can come out. So there's a place I will trim it. I'll trim out the excess now, because this is where I've stopped. So I'll just take it down a little, and that will be my full length. So I'm using a full length of about 36. I'm using a full length of 36. Okay, 36. Then I will use 2 inches to hem it. I don't want it to be too long, so I can use it on trousers. So I'll cut out the extra. Then it's time to connect. For my armhole, this is it already. Okay, this is my armhole already. So I will cut. Then this my armpit. I'm just going to curve it like this, because the body is not all sharp. So that is how it's going to be cut. So now let's go. So when I want to cut, I'll just cut off the back first. Then later I'll come and cut the front. So when cutting, I'll add extra half an inch here for joining. You understand? Like I will do half an inch parallel to this shoulder slant, so that it doesn't affect the full length of the cloth when you join. That one is, you need to note that. I'm just going to introduce this half an inch here. Okay. So leave this front first, we'll come back to it. Then we now want to cut on the side. First of all, this is the excess we have. And it's not going to waste because I'll use it for the neckline. So this is the excess we have for the full length. Then we can now cut on these sides. So for this armhole, we added 1 inch here for joining so that it doesn't get too short. So you just cut it along the 1 inch. Okay. Then this is the sleeve. That's it, guys. We've cut it out. So now we need to cut the front panel, the front neck. So I'm just going to separate it. I'm going to take out one and work on the front. So we make it equal again. Hold it with pin, just as you see me do. Then cut it. So this is how to do that trendy neckline, that V-neck. Just cut it along the measured part. So it's giving that V-neck now, right? This is how it should be when it's opened up. And this is the extra ½ inch I added. So that is how you're going to sew it. This is the ½ inch right here. Just sew it at ½ inch. So after doing this, the next thing you're going to do, you see this sleeve, it will be too short. So I want to introduce like something to make it a bit big. So if I say I should fold it, it will just be too short, or it will be too, so I'm going to, this my XX fabric will do a lot of work. It will be good for the neck and also for the sleeve. So this is the sleeve. I'm just going to be doing something like this, and I will attach it. Just watch. So I'll do it for the two sleeves. This is how wide it is. So I'll just fold it into two to get the sleeve. So this one should be okay for the neck. So how am I going to do this? So that sleeve, we still divide it by 2, because this one is just for one sleeve. We will still divide it by 2, so it will be thinner than this. Understand? So I'll cut it into 2 again. So that we'll have for the 4 sleeves. Is it 4? That is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll just do it like this. Don't forget this thing has let me cut it off. So I'll cut it into 2 equal parts. I wanted to use a different fabric. No, I'll just use this one. So first of all, do the sleeve before joining the 2 panels together. Cut this into 2. So now I can just, I want to do turn up sleeve. So I'll sew it like this, then bring it here. That's what I will do. So first, let's work on the sleeves. Let's just work on the sleeves, then I'll come back to this. So I will show you how to do turn up sleeve. I want to fill this thing up with thread so that I don't have to change and change and change. Just want to add little to this one so that once that one is finished, instead of me changing, I'll just continue with this one. that and work with this one. Okay, so I'm going to sew on the right side. This is the wrong side, so I'll fold it into two on the right side like this. This thing is slim. It's slim, but I don't want to waste more fabric. This machine is getting loud, so what it means is that I need to oil it. It's getting very, very loud. It's due for oiling. This is my right side. Hey, I'm seeing someone. Sis me. Thanks for joining. Oh, how are my children now? So I'm just going to join the right side to this right side of the sleeve like this. Okay, I said turn up. Turn up. If I do it like this, it won't be turn up anymore. So I'll do it like this. Stitches so that it can come like this. Okay, so this is how it will be. How are you doing now, Mommy Ella? I'll stitch at 1/4 of an inch. So guys, so if you now look like this, I will iron it down like this. I'll do the same on this side. Put it here. So turn up. Okay, and you see how it's looking. So I'll do the same thing for the back piece. Make sure you know the front and the right side. So this is the right side. Just place it here. So I'm going to trim the excess. This is the excess. I'll just take out the two. Okay. So before I continue, I'll need to iron it down. I need to. Ooh. Sometimes I don't know this right and wrong side. Hey, I don't know if this is okay. I believe this is the right side, Sha. So I will iron these sleeves down before stitching. So I'll iron it down like this. So it's flat now. Guys, at 12:25 Saskatoon time, please, I will end the video. I need to go pick my kids. In the next 15 to 20 minutes, I'll continue this live. I doubt if I will finish it. They are attending a program, so I need to go and pick them up and continue this live. So please come back when I come back again on live. Please, I need to go pick them from somewhere and continue this live with you guys. Sorry, please. I need to make a call. Okay, sorry for that. I had to make that call. Okay. Okay, another way we can do this thing, after, okay, let's just do it like this. I wanted to use hemming glue. Okay, trim this excess. Trim this excess. So once we are done with that, we just place the two right sides together like this. So the two right sides of this, you see this sleeve, you need to just pin it down so that it doesn't open up when you're. So I'll pin the two sides like this. I'll be stitching at 1/2 inch. See, equally. So before I stitch on this side, huh, I will need to hem here first. You know, this was what I added as the hemming allowance. So I'll iron it for easy hemming. Okay, no. This is what I need. Okay, so it's going to be like this. So I'll iron it down. I'll also iron this down so that I'll just stitch it once. It's not like you can't stitch it before you iron, but to be on the safe side, I'm actually running out of time. So when I get back, we'll finish it up. But for now, we'll just iron it like this. So now let's join all the things we can join. So first the shoulders, then the sleeve. We are joining the sleeve at 1 inch. We are joining the sleeve at 1 inch. Remember we added 1 inch. 1 inch here. Then for the width we are adding 1.5 because that was what I added, because we are making it ruched gown. Okay, so all this is 1.5 inches. But before I do here, I'll first of all stitch it. But first, let's do the shoulders. Let's join the shoulders. At 1/2 inch. So you join the other part too. I've joined the sleeves. So before I join the sides, I'll hem the under. So remember I ironed it so that it will be easy to stitch. So I'll just follow the way I ironed it and stitch. going to stitch on the sides. So first of all, the sleeve is 1 inch, then the side is 1.5. So let's go. It was God that saved me. I didn't know I had pin. What if I sew on the pin's head? The needle will just break anyhow. So let's go to the other side. Again, I'll stitch at 1 inch. Then 1.5 on the side. So I will notch here a bit, okay, for it to be relaxed. I will notch here too, for it to be relaxed. So let me show you how the right side is. So guys, give me like 10 to 15 minutes. Let me go pick my kids. So I will stop this video. In the next 20 minutes, by God's grace, I'll come live to finish it. So what is left is the neck and this place, the rooked. Is it rooked they call it? Yes. Rooked that one they usually pull rope. So this is how the neck is for now. If you can see it. This is how the neck is for now. I've stitched on the sleeve. So like I said, the sleeve is torn up. So can you see how the sleeve came out? It's giving this big girl's sleeve. You see? It's torn up. If I had put what do they call it? Hemming gum or gum stay, it will look very firm. It will take a very good shape. So this is the sleeve. This is the side. So when I come back, please just do me where to come back again when I start this live. Then this is the hemming. This is the under, well hemmed. So I want to go get my kids, please. I want to pick them up from their summer fun. I'll be back by God's grace in the next maybe 20 minutes. Yes. So see you later. Please don't forget to join. in on Porter. Manik, I don't understand. Just come back in the next 20 minutes. I should be back by God's grace. So we'll finish this cloth. I really want to finish this cloth live. Someone requested for this video, and I promised the person that I will come live to do it. So that's what I am doing now. She's interested in making a kaftan gown, and this is it, guys. But mine, I want to put a little twist to this gown. Anissa is looking for now. So I'm going to put my ropes by the side. So see you later.